Alright, so right now there is a new festival in Royal Revolt 2, and this is the Pro Festival, and it's actually our second festival in the past 2 months, which is exciting. Hopefully we can get maybe a Halloween one later in this month. Anyway, so there's probably, unless you buy gems, you're probably only going to be able to get one of these items, maybe two, depending on what you're going for. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you what I think, in my personal opinion, the best things to buy would be, because the ratio um, is going to be, from best to worst, it's going to be the same no matter what level you're on. Um, for damage and the screen screen boost, I mean, um, just whether you're level 50 or level 99 like me, it'll be exactly the same. All right. So from what I've seen, both Janice and Eris were boosted or buffed recently. Eris now has sword and damage, and Janice, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think the stone damage actually is a lot more powerful. It has a 2-second duration, maybe 3 seconds, until the creature that gets petrified dies. So it gives the offensive troops less likely chance to unstone. I don't know how you say that. Unpetrify enemies. All right. So out of these items, I don't think I would buy any of these. It varies depending on what your hero is like at the moment. But I would buy Janice or Eris first, whichever you prefer. If you want to go for firepower, I'd go with Eris. If you want to go for firepower from your troops, I'd go with Janice because he opens the portal. However, the second best thing in this festival would be the Pollen Ring, because the Blizzard spell is very effective, especially with big perk like this. So for me, that's 6588. That's about probably 1500 damage added on to my Blizzard spell. So for a level 50 player, this would be about a level 70 or 75 item. So that'd probably be around a 2500 perk. So that'd still be a very good ring, especially for a level 50 player who with a newly unlocked Blizzard spell would make it very effective against the bases he's playing with. And for a low level player as well, because the pro shop and pro items aren't available to you until you have a Throne Room level 10. This is a very good chance for you to get some pro items that are not very good if you use them with pro crystals, but if you get them from a festival, they turn out to be really good for your hero. So the Pollen Ring, I think, is definitely the best of these items, depending on whether you want to go for skull perk. Gold perk, excuse me. One huge thing I'd like to point out also about the Pollen Ring is that the scream perks are very important to your hero. If you're facing a tough base, you want to have a lot of scream. For instance, the frost traps will slow down your troops, and scream will get them out of that, and they walk and fire at a normal pace. So the second best item here would be the Cloris Pauldrons, as it gives your hero extra health. And if you don't want that gold boost, because these are pro items, they will give you pro boost or whatever with your hero. So about 2% gold boost just by itself. So I think if you want to, you can actually just unforge this with 50 gems and try to forge and get another hero health item. I may be wrong. You might not be able to take off that perk and get hero health. That may not be a possibility. But if it is, that for me that'd be a really good decision. I'm not a big fan of gold perks. Anyway, the third best is the Zelo sword, mainly because it has the major slowdown on it, and it slows down every single troop that you hack it with and every single tower that you hack it with. I don't know that permanently slows down like it says here. It doesn't seem like it does. At least it doesn't do it terribly much, but it's very effective if you can get quite a few hacks on it. If you ever played Olympus Rising, it's like the Blizzard spell in that. It's like it's called Okeanos, and it's like the Blizzard spell, but it's very effective. It's exactly like this sword, and so the last two are the Omega Bits and the Ares Belt. I mean, these two are very close. I go with the Ares Belt being the better of the two, because the belt is made specifically for screen boost, and that's really what most players, at least that I've seen, have a screen boost as for their belt, whereas the boots are mainly for speed, and having the double damage on them isn't very helpful. It kind of limits your possibilities on other items. And anyway, well, there are the ranks from best to worst, in my opinion, of the Pro Festival. And good luck to you in your Pro battles. You do have a chance. Don't forget that you have 2 chests in the first day. You can fight for 30 crowns. And also don't forget to, if you want to get a ton of these items and they look all good to you, you can buy these festival chests through gems. You get 5 for 900 or 1 for 300, depending on how many you need. Anyway, there you go. That is my best to worst, in my opinion. And good luck to you in your battles. Hopefully you can get your best item in this festival.